Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Viroqua High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. With me, head coach of the girls Blackhawk team here in Viroqua is Joe Willis. And Joe, thanks for taking the time out here prior to tonight's contest. Talk a little Blackhawk basketball.
Yeah, it's about time. We usually do this early in the year, but like everything else, you just adjust on the fly, and we got 2 weeks left, and we finally get to talk about the season.
Hasn't that been just crazy that way?
Right,
so, but, let's talk about the season. So far, when we go back to the beginning, not knowing if we're going to have a season, and then we're able to get things started, did the Blackhawks ever have to shut down during the season?
Yeah, so even going back to preseason, I was surprised we were playing basketball, to be honest with you. With the way things were progressing through the fall there. I give a lot of credit to Eric Anderson in our AD office there. He did a great job of putting the protocols in place and making sure that, it's safe and we're just going to progress as scheduled. And so that kept us on schedule. We had a couple weeks leading into the season there of open gym, and then unfortunately one of our players contracted COVID. And so we were paused for 2 weeks there right at the beginning of the season. So we lost a couple non-conference games, and we just found out earlier today that we were able to reschedule Brookwood to Monday. So the last 2 weeks of our season looks a lot different right now schedule-wise than it did yesterday.
Wow.
So like everything, but we're able to get those games in, and at this time of the year, that's what you want to do is play games.
No kidding. Did you have to come in to a game with maybe a minimal practice time, or were you fortunate enough to have, a good handful or more of practices?
Yeah, it's kind of been on schedule. We've been able to keep it on schedule here with the boys program being clean as far as COVID goes, and us, we've haven't overlapped gym times, and we've been able to find our normal practices for the most part. A couple game reschedules, I think, were on a Monday, so that led to a Sunday type practice. But other than that, we've been on schedule ever since the first 2 weeks of the season, since Thanksgiving. So it's been nice to just kind of be in that rhythm, and then once the rest of the Cooley Conference got on board there, December and even into January, good for them that they finally kind of played. And I think hopefully we were kind of a canary in the mine and let them know that we could play and you can play safely. And as long as you're consistent with your protocols, you'll be okay.
Speaking of the protocol, and I've never talked about this with any of the coaches, but I got to throw it out to you. I don't see where people are cleaning the basketball, throwing a clean one in to the referees. I do not see any interruption in the flow of the game. Do you?
I don't think there has been, because it always occurs on dead balls, and so it's been good. You really don't notice it. The mask, I think the WIA give us an extra timeout, 30 seconds each half, just because early in the season we were getting some kids getting winded, and then figuring out the right kind of mask. We even our youth basketball club was gracious enough to donate some masks, and we found out that those really restricted breathing. So most kids are wearing like a surgical mask or one that the school district gave them, like I've got on tonight. But other than that, no, the flow of the game it hasn't been affected. And practice is the same way. We take temperatures, we spread out when we get a drink of water, you wash your hands a little bit more, but other than that, no, it's just been basketball and it's been fun.
Speaking of basketball, how would you take a look at your squad and how they've progressed through the year so far?
Yeah, good. And even going back to last year's, the struggle all along has been to be competitive, I think, and especially in the Cooley Conference. There's been some really good teams in the Cooley Conference with really good players, and that as a measuring stick year in and year out, when you got Division I players on different programs and college basketball players all throughout the college or through the Cooley Conference, and then you're competing against them, it's kind of hard to get a good judge of where your program's at. So you look at some of your non-conference games and how you're stacking up, and I think this year, for the most part, we've closed the gap on the Cooley Conference. Going back to our first game there, Arcadia, that ended up being 20 points, but that was a close game throughout. Able to beat Black River, so we didn't win a conference game last year. We beat Black River Falls, this year for a conference game. And I think the gap has closed. There's work to be done, and it kind of comes down to taking care of the ball, and you need some ball handlers to be able to handle pressure, and that's kind of been the most glaring area where we've struggled, in my fifth year now is handling pressure and finding good possessions, valuing the basketball, and that type of thing has been the most challenging aspect of it. But
what I've noticed too is you rotate your kids in very well, and it seems like you're not missing much of a beat at all. They really are working together.
Yeah, and I intentionally do. Sometimes I don't know what they think, honestly. Who knows the mind of a 15, 18-year-old female high school student, But you suppose at any one time you're only going to have 5 kids happy with you anyways on the floor. So
right.
I guess it does. So I just try to create a competitive atmosphere, let them know that hard work is rewarded, value in the basketball, making good decisions is rewarded, and it's not always about scoring points. You know that, right? You find a right mix of players that are playing well together. And the tough thing, again, it varies night to night. So what you think is going to look good one night doesn't, and you just try and find a mix of players that are successful on the court. And then, substitution patterns are different every night. You go in with a game plan, and as soon as the ball's inbounds, it changes. So, that's the way it goes.
Typical year, right?
Right, yeah. That's no different than any other year or any other game.
Well, I certainly think one of the things that I've enjoyed watching is the hustle. They're getting up and down the court. Win or lose, they handle things so well. I mean, I'm just impressed with the growth of the team over the course of those 5 years, Joe, that you've been the head coach.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's one of those things that I said early on, and I kind of just parroted what other smarter coaches and people have said. Well, like, you can control your attitude and your effort, and beyond that, the chips will fall where they may. But I think it was Clark Kellogg, if I'm not mistaken, attitude, effort, and faith, the 3 things you can control. And so you just you demand that. A team will get away with what you let them get away with. And effort is one of those things that if you're not giving me effort on the court, it's hard to keep you out there. Because I don't know how good of a player, how good of a team we can be if we're not playing at max effort. So I think as long as they're playing to the hardest of their ability, that's fine with me. I mean, that's good. That's a good game. That's a good practice if you're coming and giving good effort. So I think I like that. I like that this team does that, and especially being kind of young with just 3 seniors,
right?
You only have 15 total in the program, so you rely on some really young kids that have had to mature. Really, you think of somebody like Grace Stuber that was, coming off the bench as a guard there early in the year as a freshman, and sticking with it. She stuck her nose right in there and did a great job. So, but you have to rely on who you got, and they've done a good job of that for the most part.
Real quick, last question here. What do we know about the Mauston Golden Eagles tonight?
Mauston, I haven't lost to them in 4 years. So I've, and I don't plan on doing that tonight. And I hope the girls would go into the game thinking the same thing. I never go in thinking we're going to lose a game. So my hope is that they come into the game and they're confident, and they go in there and attack some of their weaknesses that we see on film. And we take advantage. I think they play a little 2-3 zone. They like to play a little bit of zone from what I see on film. So we're going to attack it and hopefully make some shots when we get them.
Joe, I want to apologize for not having a chance to talk to you earlier in the year.
Yeah, it's always fun to get together early in the year and then round back around at the end. But.
It's a great interview. You give me a lot of nice insight, what I can watch for with the kids, as they continue their growth. And we look forward to hopefully getting together maybe another time here before regionals get going.
Yep, sounds good, Ken. Thank you.
All right, head coach Joe Willis. We wish him the best of luck tonight against the Mauston Golden Eagles. We'll be back with the first possession in just a moment's time.
Hi, I'm Adam with Right Choice Construction, the La Crosse area's remodel experts. Time for new windows or a patio door? Give us a call. Our EcoSmart windows are designed to withstand harsh weather, making them more energy efficient. They're long-lasting, weather-tight, and never need to be painted or stained. Find out how easy and affordable your new windows or patio door can be. Call us today to schedule a free in-home consultation with one of our knowledgeable design consultants. Right Choice Construction, the right choice for your remodel.
The Viroqua Booster Club. Supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School, the Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Contact Carl Zuby, Eric Anderson, or any of the Viroqua Booster Club officers. Get involved. Once a Blackhawk, always a Blackhawk.
Cash and Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cash and Farm Supply has been your go-to industrial leader. Now, since 1997, they focused on organic feed manufacturing and distribution. Cash and Farm Supply, your leader in the organic feed industry. They are certified as an organic feed mill. Contact Ernie Peterson today.
654-5123.
Between the Mauston Golden Eagles and your Viroqua Blackhawks. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. Viroqua High School and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at all education-based sporting events. Let's be great fans. Cheer loudly for your team and be courteous to your neighbors, players.
The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank. Wishing everyone a 2020 Happy New Year from the Viroqua Dental Center. When it comes to your dental care, be sure to contact the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Klum, providing you with the most up-to-date dental care and hygiene information. Your next great smile is just around the corner from the Viroqua Dental Center. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, located in Chaseburg, Wisconsin, 113 Cactus Drive. Be sure to call John Mislevichek or any of his team members, 483-2194, specializing in agronomy, feed, automotive, energy, and HVAC systems. In your community is Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We are about ready to get this varsity ball game underway. Here comes the starting lineups. Number 3 in Allison Lavold. Number 4, Ella Horn. Number 5 is Amelia Gunther. 21 in Riley Guardo, and 24 in Hannah Lemons. We swing over here and we're going to take a look at the Blackhawk squad. Here comes Haley Sherry, Jessica Anderson, Alicia Stuber stepping out. Jessica Triggerstead, a senior. And a senior. Let's take a look here. I believe they said, was that Maddie Ham, I believe, that they brought out onto the court. They did. So the opening possession is going to go to the visiting team. The Golden Eagles with Lavold. Goes down low. They'll kick it back out to Lavold. Now back up to the top of the key here. That's this number 5 in Gunther. Ball taken away by the Blackhawks. Here comes Sherry with the drive. No good. The rebound off the hand of Horn. That will go back to and stay with, I should say, the Blackhawks. Here comes Maddie Ham. Bounce pass inside. That is going to go off Anderson, I believe. So it's going to stay back here. We'll go to the Golden Eagles. Horn gets the ball into Lavold. Lavold bounce pass down inside, trying to make the drive. They'll kick it back out. And a good-looking shot right there, but too strong. We're going to get a reach-in over the top by Lemons. She went to try and reach for the ball, and she almost reached in and grabbed one of the Blackhawks. I think it might have been Anderson or Triggerstead by the shoulders. But nice pass inside. Lemons on the defense, able to make that adjustment on the shot. Viroqua missing that opportunity. And coming right back down the court here, it is Mauston. We're going to get a foul with the body. Foul with the body here. That is going to go on 24 in Triggerstead. So the Blackhawks will inbound. Or check that. I mean, Mauston will inbound. Blackhawks on the defensive side. They'll stay with it again. Kicking the ball out to the top of the key here. 21 in Gerardo. Now back up here to the top with Lavold. 3 on the way. That is good by Gunther. Boy, she set up perfect, and you could see the confidence in that shot. Now the ball picked off by Lavold. Quick pass, and that is Gunther, no good. Put back, still no good. Into the hands of Mauston. They're getting a lot of rebounds here. Lemon's no good. Got her own shot, puts that one up. No. Finally getting into the hands of Viroqua. Boy, it took a bit of time there, but that goes into Triggerstead's hands. Now the ball lost. Shot is up. The bank shot is up and good by Horn. 5-0 your score here. Mauston jumping out in front early in this ball game. Just under 16 minutes to go in the half. Over the far side it goes with Triggerstead. Back up to the top. Ham and Sherry. Inside pass. Now a bounce pass. Good look right there. That's the way to move the ball around, and Stuber picks up 2. Now we're going to get a foul here. That foul is going to go on Haley Sherry. First foul for her. Second team foul, though, for the Blackhawks. Skipping the ball over to Gunther. Quick pass down low, and that shot off the backboard, no good. But the putback is right there for Lemons. Lemons finally getting one of her shots to drop. She had a couple point-blank ones, just couldn't get them to drop. Here's a 3 on the way, front of the rim, off by the right side from Sherry. Here's Gunther on the drive. She looks to lay it up. We're going to get a foul. A little push from underneath. 15:04 to go, and Gunther goes to the line looking for 2. First shot, a little strong, back of the rim. Here comes Vanessa Lohr, number 40. She comes in for Ham. Second shot, no good. Rebound coming away. Jessica Anderson. Now Triggerstead looking for some help. Back up to the top of the key here with Lohr. Laura, right-hand dribble. Tregestead, they'll play catch. Laura on the drive, that's too strong. Caught the back of the rim and kicked out. Right into the hands of Lemon. Excuse me. Lavold kicks it out to Gunther. Gunther thought about the three, steps inside, takes the shot, no good. Took a step and a half in and missed it a little strong. Here's Laura for three, no good. Put back, still no good. Try again. That time it drops. That was Stuber staying with it, and the ball finally bounced back to her. And she was able to drop it in. Here's Lemon, and we're going to get a travel before any kind of foul, and now a timeout here by Joe Willis. 14:03 to go, 7-4 Mauston early in the ballgame.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers, serving Cashton, Ontario, Norwalk, Viroqua, Sparta, and beyond. Healthcare from behavioral, dental, chiropractic, and medical can be found at Scenic Bluffs Community Health, a community-based healthcare service that has your health in the forefront. For your next appointment, be sure to call 654-5100.
We all want to feel better, be healthier, but where do you start? At the Viroqua Food Co-op, wellness is what they're all about. Healthy, local, clean foods are all around. And when you need a boost, the Viroqua Food Co-op has vitamins and minerals, herbal supplements, probiotics, and more. Plus, people with the right knowledge to help you find the right products and take your first steps towards wellness. Hey, it's a new year. What do you say? Your road to wellness starts at the Viroqua Food Co-op.
Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day.
Well, take a look at a couple of those sponsors as we start to work through them. Our thanks to the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You'll find them in many of the area surrounding communities. And we also want to say thanks to the Westby Co-op Creamery, organic and conventional dairy products. Here is a shot, though, partially blocked. Gunther in there. Now the steal, put up and dropping it in. That was Sherry. Quick anticipation there by Haley Sherry. That ball tapped out of bounds. Horn will inbound underneath to Lavold. Lavold back up to the top. Here's Horn for three. That bounced off the front, no good. And Lohr was there for the rebound. Coming down, Gorardo now is going to be called for the foul, kind of bumping into her most of the way down. Zoe Clark into the ball game. She comes in for Stuber. Stuber with a good hot hand with 4 points. Here's a nice job, boy, talking about right place, right time. Jessica Anderson took that ball and just turned and laid it up and in smoothly. Now Tregestead, I think, might be called for this foul. We'll wait and see. I think that might have been Lavold trying to split the defense. Oh, it was a travel. That's what it was. Okay. I was thought maybe there was a trip there or something. Now Tregestead able to track that one down. Back over to Sherry. Sherry looking inside, got it inside to Lohr, and we're going to get a foul. On the foul, Mauston picking up the second foul. That is number 21 in Gerardo. Laura's first shot up and good. .12:55 to go in the first half of this game. Vanessa able to hit both shots. And it's 10-7, Viroqua now with the lead. They withstood the charge of that first couple minutes, and Mauston jumping out in front 5-0. But they've battled back and outscored them 10-3. Actually 10-2. Nice steal on that tap. Sherry to Trigestad. Trigestad taking a step back. Here's a three on the way. No. And into the hands on the rebound. Trigestad, she'll put it up and in. And now another steal. Trigestad kicks it over here to Laura. Laura's shot. That's off the mark. Back of the rim, no good. Tipped around. Laura almost came away with a steal. Here comes Horn. Gerardo, quick pass and tipped around and right into the hands of Trigestad again. She's all over the place. Quick inside pass. Nice job on the pass. And the beneficiary there, that was Anderson. And now the defense causing a travel by Lavold. Neva comes into the ball game. Lemon's back in. Well, let's take a look here. Number 10 is actually Needham, it says. There's a nice move. Couldn't get that one. Try again. Still can't get it. Now we're going to get a foul here. I still, well, I wonder if they don't have these turned around, though, because that looks like, well, maybe not. Maybe that is. Anderson hits that one. Second shot just off to the right, no good. Yeah, that's Reina Neva, number 10. She was number 10 on the JV, and she's kept that same number. Boy, there's quite a play. That was Horn picking up two. That's her second bucket of the night. 4 points for her. Wes looking at this swing here. Nice job, just a touch too strong by Sherry. Lemons has that one tipped away by Lore. She turns, hands it off. Trigestad, and now a timeout here by Viroqua as the ball went into Sherry's hands. 10:48 remaining, 15-9 score. Our thanks going out to the Varsity Funeral Home, located here in Viroqua and Westby.
The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need with caring and professional guidance. Be sure to contact Jay Varsity for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of a loved one is a stressful time. Varsity Funeral Home has been there serving the Vernon County area since 1970. Be sure to call 634-2100.
Morris Gump. Me and Jenny, we buy all our cars at Sleepy Hollow. They got new cars and used cars, a body shop, parts, and everything.
And all of our pre-owned vehicles have to pass a 97-point inspection to be offered for sale.
What if they don't pass inspection?
Fire in the hole!
Hey, little buddy, set a course to the southeast. We're going to Sleepy Hollow.
Those are just some of the reasons to come visit us. Now check us out online at sleepyhollowauto.com.
Coon Valley Telecommunications. Be sure to contact Carol before you dig. Coon Valley Telecommunications will be there to assist you with fast, friendly service. Serving the Stoddard, Coon Valley, and Chaseburg communities with DSL, cable, television, HD, phone service, long distance, and more. Contact them 452-3101.
Blackhawks with the lead at 15-9 and the inbound to Haley Sherry. Sherry across the midcourt line. Over here to the near side. Open look, in and out, and then it banked in for Laura. Another bucket for her. She has a couple of free throws. I guess officially you'd say the first bucket. Ball lost here, but it stays with Mauston. Laveau out to Gunther. Gunther turns, hands off. Pass inside to Lemon, and coming away with it. Lemon's just a touch strong. There's Lemons with a big block on Triggerstead. Back to Lemons. Nearly lost it. Horn, she hits it for two. Third bucket of the night for her. As you can see, she's probably going to be the team leader when it comes to shots. See if they get it to her more. Laura, that one's good. Boy, that was a pretty looking shot there for Vanessa Laura. Now the ball is stolen away by Triggerstead. Over here to Clark. Clark will drive. That's off to the right. Oh, tough angle coming in from the left, and the ball just rolled right over the rim. Horn again, that shot back of the rim, kicks around into the hands of Clark. She gets it to Vanessa Laura. Laura across the timeline over to Triggerstead. Triggerstead on the lob pass to Laura here on the left elbow. Back up to Triggerstead. Sherry with a nice bounce pass inside. Not able to get anything to drop. There's Anderson. She's going to draw a foul. Foul going on Galloway. Number 12 into the game. Fifth team foul now for Mauston. Shot is up and good for Anderson. 6 points on the night so far for her. Looking for number 7. Maddie Ham comes back into the ball game. That shot is off the front. Gunther finally comes away with it. Over to Horn. Horn driving here on the right. She's going to stop. That ball blocked in there. That was a good block by Anderson. Here's a drive. No good. Shot back up. Anderson, no. Horn coming away with it. There's a steal. We're going to get a foul, though, on Haley Sherry. She cut and crossed and apparently caught Horn with the body. That's the second foul on Haley Sherry, and looks like coming into the ball game will be Whitney Scrady. Timeout on the floor. We can do the same.
Snowflake Ski and Golf, located in beautiful Timber Coulee on County P in Westby. It's a picturesque setting for a 9-hole golf course that is quiet and very enjoyable. Be sure to call Steve Clements, 634-3211 for your tee times. And remember, great food specials as well. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, 800 North Main in Viroqua. Be sure to give Mark a call at 637-7594. Stop in and take a look at all those zero-turn lawnmowers that are ready for you. The grass is growing, and that's the best way to take care of business. It's Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Wishing all the best to the area teams.
Well, as we get ready for the inbound, our thanks going out to the Jay Varsity family. I think I mentioned the Varsity Funeral Home. Viroqua Food Co-op, your only local organic grocery store. What a job they continue to do. Here's the pass over the far side. Let's see, number 34 in Amber Randall now into the ball game. Lost the handle on that one. Viroqua coming across here. Scrady. Bounce pass inside. Anderson just missing on that one. That was a little bit of a tough angle. She wound up kind of working in a little closer than I think she expected. Gunther with the shot. Rebound, Horn, put back, still short. And coming down is Ham with the ball. She gets over here to Scrady. Now into the ball game for Haley Sherry with 2 fouls. Skip pass way high up over Scrady. Mauston will inbound Lavode to Horn. And they'll work across the timeline in a 20-11 score. Viroqua out in front, 7:40 remaining in the half. Shot up by Lavode, no. Got her own rebound. My goodness, that was a long rebound. Ball saved. Beautiful job over there on the save by Randall. 3 is no good. Shot up by Lemons, no good. Gunther trying to get it. Ball comes down. Triggerstead, let's see. They're going to give it to the Blackhawks. Last touched in there. It might have been Gunther. Now Scrady's going to have to come out. She took a shot in the face. Laura comes back into the ball game. Hopefully Whitney will be all right. Tough kid. She's a hard ball player. There's a little hook shot. No good by Anderson. Gunther with the rebound. Back over to Horn. On this right side, she comes down the court. Over to Lavode. Back to Horn. Horn, a couple of dribbles. Now takes the shot. No. Winding up into the hands of Lohr. And she'll scoot across the timeline. And on the pass, Gunther picks it off. And what a job defensively there by Lohr. Now a quick pass down the court for Anderson. Lost the handle. She's going to slow things down a little bit. Comes back out to the top. Bounce pass to Ham. And now reset. That was not looking too good for a moment, but good job retracting things. And there's Maddie Ham with a bank shot. Good for her on that little move. And it's 22-11. Doubling up on the Golden Eagles. The Blackhawks. Shot up by Horn, no. Rebound, Ham. Well, thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center for your next beautiful smile. They're located on the north side of Viroqua. Here's Lemons with the move. We're going to get a foul here. They're going to say on number 12 at Anderson. That's her second. She'll come out for a rest. She's played real tough here early on in this first half. There's a steal. Anticipating that was Lohr. Nice pass over to Triggerstead. She'll lay it up and in. Give Lohr a nice assist on that one. Gerardo up here to Horn, back to Gerardo. Shot is up, no, by Lavode. Going after the rebound, it's going to be Clark coming away with it. Zoe finally picked it off. Lore with the ball from Trigestad. Coming right back to Trigestad. She makes the move to the left. Underneath, bounce pass. Shot blocked in there by Gunther. Still moving around, and now we're going to get a jump ball situation. That was who? It's going to favor Viroqua. Alicia Stuber, she did a great job in there fighting that one. Here's Clark, my goodness. She went in between a couple of defenders and picks up the bucket. Under 5 minutes to go. That three, way long. Gerardo finding the ball. And now Clark is going to be called for the foul. She bumps into, I think that's, is that Barracks back out there? I think it might be. There's a bank shot. Oh, it didn't go. Actually, it was 34 in Randall. Here's the pass over to Trigestad. She'll go down low to Stuber. Kicks it back out to the top. Nearly stolen away. Ham with the drive. No, got her own rebound. Put back. Yes. Maddie Ham with a couple of buckets for 4 points here in the first half. Back up to Horn. She kicks it out. Lavode on the drive. And we're going to get a foul called here on Viroqua. The Viroqua Booster Club supporting today's broadcast. We thank them for their wonderful support. 4:08 to go. Shot is up and good by Lavode. Next shot, that will drop through. And it's 28-13. We hit the 4-minute mark. Trigestad skips the ball over here. Lore on the drive. She gets the baseline. A shot, no. Gunther with the long rebound, and she takes off. Through the defense, and she will lay it up and rolled off. Circled 3/4 of the way around and dropped off into the hands of Viroqua. Trying to get that one, no. Rebound put back, still no by Trigestad. Clark will slow things down, gets it over here to Lore. Back on the far side it goes, lost the handle. That was Stuber. Losing the handle, Mauston gets the ball. Celia Emerine comes into the ball game. Here's a turnaround shot, no. Rebound, Neva, she drives and she hits. Got it with the left hand. Three minutes remaining here in the half. Thanks to the VFW supporting today's broadcast. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. Shot is up, no, nice hustle. That's a hustle rebound by Ham. Couldn't get that one to drop. VMH since 1956, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. On the drive down here in the corner. Lemons comes into the game for Randall. Anderson comes back for Clark. Horn on the drive. She kicks the ball out. The shot, no. We're going to get a over the back on Lemons. That's her second one of the night. Two and a half remaining. Lore walks the ball across. Back out to Trigestad. Horn comes up defensively. Here's Ham, down low in the corner. Amarine with the ball. That's tipped away. Back into the hands now. Let's see what we have here. I think we're going to get a foul. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We say thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, the place to go on the north side of Viroqua for your rehabilitative care. 28-15, Blackhawks.
The Westby Co-op Creamery. Quality dairy products from the Westby Creamery. Their convenience store is open 7 days a week. Serving the dairy industry for over 110 years. It's the Westby Co-op Creamery with organic and conventional dairy products for you to enjoy. Congratulations to the Westby Creamery for the continued support of our area farmers. Gasser's Bar and Grill, wishing the best of luck to the Cashton Eagles, the Viroqua Blackhawks, and the Westby Norsemen throughout the year. Be sure to call ahead for your lunch at 638-0134. Friday Fish, Taco Tuesday, and of course, their delicious pizzas. That's Gasser's in Viroqua.
Mauston will inbound right underneath. Horn to Lavode, and she'll come down the middle of the floor. Spins back up to Horn. She'll look at a three. Bank that one in. 28-18 for 10-point advantage now. Here's Ham. Off from the handoff. And Horn just ripped it away. Winds up into the hands of Lavode, and she traveled. Amarine to inbound. Lore with the ball. Vernon Electric Cooperative out there at Songstead Road in Westby supporting today's broadcast. That ball stolen away. Lemon's part of the action on that. Here comes Horn. Her shot is going to be way short, and Lore comes down with it. She flips the ball over to Trigestad, and Jessica comes across the timeline, looking things over. Decides to go over to Lore. She'll take that shot just off the front of the rim. Ball comes away. We're going to get a jump ball situation. Ball went into the hands of Neva. Mauston will maintain possession. Amarine comes out. Stuber comes in. Pass over to Navea, and Neva not able to hang on to it. Bounced off her foot. Under a minute to go here in the half. 28-18 score. Lord taking her time, comes inside. Anderson, too strong on that one, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It might have been Stuber with last touch. As it is, Mauston looking to try and cut that lead to under the double digits. Right now, 10-point advantage for Viroqua. Gerardo up to Lavode, her shot, no. Lemons misjudged that one. Rebound coming away. Anderson gets it to Lore. Horn dogging her as she comes across the timeline. Now Trigestad. Lemons gets in the way. Good pass. Shot going to drop off here to the near side. Ham has it tipped away by Horn. Stuber to inbound. Gets it up here to Trigestad. 5 seconds to go. Lore going to take that shot just on the back of the rim, and that'll do it on a quick pass here. And the shot by Lavode. 28-18 is your score. Let's take a look at the scoring here for these two teams before we take a break. Lavode with 2 points. Horn with 9. Gunther with a 3. Gerardo has not scored. Neva has scored 2. And Lemons has scored 2. Meanwhile, for the Blackhawks, Sherry with 2. Anderson with 6 tonight. Actually, check that. She has 8 tonight. Stuber with 4. Trigestead with 2. Ham with 4. Clark with 2. And Vanessa Lohr with 6. 28-18 is your score at the half. We'll be back with more here in just a little bit. We do want to say thanks to Vernon Communications helping us out tonight on the school channel, as well as Snowflake Ski and Golf supporting the broadcast. Remember the Snowflake Ski Jump coming up in early February.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Embroidery and more. In Westby, 210D Swigum Road. No job is too small or too big. Contact Greg Danes or Amanda Coble for all your embroidery needs. Screen printing, commercial sewing, embroidery, or heat transferring. The place to go. In Westby, embroidery and more. Best of luck to the area teams.
Here we go with second half action. Viroqua Blackhawks out in front, 28-18, and they'll get first possession of this second half. Thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow supporting today's broadcast. Levon, Michelle, and all the great crew in the 3 facilities. That pass zipping across, last touched by Mauston, so Viroqua will inbound. That was Ham with the inbound. Down low in the corner. They're going to kick it back up to the top to Ham. Far side it goes. Inside pass. They'll kick it out again. Ham with the shot. No. Rebound coming away. Look out now. It's a track race. And there's Ham with the block. And then from behind, it's going to be Gerardo with the bucket. And a foul on her. A foul on Stuber, her first. Going to be a whistle, did not touch the rim. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care helping out with today's broadcast. You find them in Cashton and surrounding communities over by Wilton, Ontario. There's a errant pass picked off. And a block, but coming up with a shot again was still Mauston. Now it's going to be a fast break the other way. There's Gerardo hustling, but not in time as Anderson gets the bucket. Jessica Anderson having a really nice game here tonight. Here's Gunther with the shot. That's too close to the rim. Kind of rolled over the back of the rim. We're going to get a jump ball here. The tie-up, Lemons and Ham. Lavode comes inside. We're going to get a foul. Lemons in great position. Picks up a foul. Let's see who that's on. That goes on Stuber for her second, 2 in a row. Lemons will get the first. 30-21 the score. Second one drops in. 30-22, Viroqua. Over here to Trigestead. She goes cross court to Sherry, who's back into the game. That pass picked off and trying to track it down, able to do so. Back out to Levode. Levode on the drive, and it will drop off to the backside. Lemons is there, and no foul. She's able to get the rebound back up to a teammate in Gerardo. Finally coming away, it's going to be Trigestead, and we're going to get a timeout here by Viroqua. Thanks to the Riverbank located in Westby and Coon Valley. Katie Helseth managing both of those branch banks. Stop in there for that down-home financial help.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Gunderson Health, the Viroqua Clinic, with quality emergency care right in our backyard. The Viroqua Gunderson Clinic, one of the many regional departments serving the surrounding communities. Best of luck to the area teams from Gunderson Health System in Viroqua. American Family Insurance, 306 North Main in Westby, and now at 324 South Main in Viroqua. It's hard-working farm insurance coverage from your Star certified agency. American Family Insurance, the family that you choose. Give them a call, 634-3612 or 638-3612. Phil Strand, your American Family Insurance agent.
Coming back, we also want to say thanks to Right Choice Construction. That's Rich and the crew out there on Black River Avenue in Westby. Give them a call. They'll be happy to give you a free estimate on the work that you're looking at. Stuber to inbound to Sherry. Across the timeline. Far side it goes with Laura. Laura eyeballing the situation. Now comes up to Trigestead. And back to Laura. Trying to get the squad to move maybe a little bit more. Now they're trying to get into the swing. Laura back from Trigestead. Kicking the ball over. Laura by herself. The shot in front of the rim. Lemons is there. Good rebound and a kick out pass. Coming up here. That was Horn over to Laveau. Gunther back up to Horn. Horn thought about it. Now takes a step or two. Blocked in there by Sherry. Lemons gets the ball. And it bounced around and dropped through. My goodness. They were right there. Pretty good defense. Lemons got the bounce. Here's Laura. Her shot up and in. Had to think about it for a moment, and then it dropped through. Now Gunther with the ball. She's going to stop. Her foot might have been on the line. It was a 2 as the ball kicked off to the right side, right into the hands of Laura. She can walk it across the timeline. Inside pass, Anderson. She fell and she traveled. Couldn't quite keep her balance here. Mauston with the inbound. Gunther comes across. Stops the shot, no. Lemons. Good save over there by Stuber. Triggerstad, double team, gets it to Sherry, and that ball tipped away by Horn. Snuck in behind and clipped it a little bit. We're going to get a travel here now on Horn. Horn, just a little bit of a shuffle, causing the turnover. Premier Co-op with your Cenex gasoline products, a convenience store, and Ace Hardware in Westby. That was a shot, rebound, put back up and in. That was Anderson. Again, Jessica Anderson having a real nice night. Lavold lost the handle, tipped away. That was Stuber. Here's a shot up and no good. Out of bounds it goes. Gerardo on that shot. Didn't see her in the picture, but you can see how far off that one was. Here comes Clark now. Stuber coming out. She looked like something was going on. She got hit in the hand pretty hard, or what happened? Here's Sherry. Rebound, wow, putback was Clark. She was waiting for that one. That was a nice play by the sophomore. Here comes Gunther, quick pass to Lemons, too hard, and it's gonna go out of bounds. Gunther saw Hannah Lemons just not at the best time. She had to fire it away rather quickly. Now Amber Randall comes into the ball game, number 34. Sherry will bring the ball across the timeline over to the left-hand side with Lore. Lore now comes back up on the wing, skips the ball over here to Sherry. Down low on the baseline, a shot coming up. No good on the backside, the rebound coming away off from the Clark miss. Here's Gunther now. Up to Lavold, kicking it back out, and a travel call on Gunther. Just took a couple little baby steps, and that was enough for the call. 12:30 to go as the clock continues to move. Blackhawks out in front by 12. Shot is up, rolls around, no, right into the hands of Lavold, and a quick outlet pass, threw it off the shoulder of Horn. 12-point advantage here for the Blackhawks. Lore goes inside, turnaround move here. Nothing there. Anderson trying to get it out. Got it to Lore, and now we're going to get a foul, it looks like. See who that's going to be on. Foul goes on Horn. Gerardo comes out of the ball game. Thanks to Nordic Lanes helping us out tonight. Thanks to Sue and Scott Sordahl for all their terrific help. Nearly walked with it was Lavold, but shot off by Gunther, no. Sherry with the rebound. Coming across, looks to that left-hand side with Lore. Good inside bounce pass, and then all kinds of people. There's quite the pass to Anderson, no. Put back, Clark. Tell you what, Zoe Clark, only a sophomore, but she just seems to know where that ball is. And there, Clark causes a turnover with the defense. A travel call on Lavold. Lore with the pass in. Down low it goes. Turnaround. Anderson, no, into the hands of Gunther. Lavold kicks the ball off to the right-hand side. Now a long shot on the way, no good. We got a new player into the ball game, number 15, which we don't have. So we don't know that name. We do apologize. Here's Trigestead, got to get the ball off, and she is able to do just that. She finds Haley Sherry over there on the far side of the bucket, and she laid it in. Sherry trying to come up with the steal, lost the handle, and we're going to get a timeout here by Mauston. 10:44 to go in the game. Thanks to Main Street Mobile Mart, your only family convenience store. 40-24, Viroqua.
Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's mobile mini mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season. Is the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located at 402 Courthouse Square in Viroqua. Contact Vernon County ADRC during this COVID-19 time for any questions or concerns that you may have with an elderly parent or friend. Stay cool, stay safe, stay well. Your friends, ADRC of Vernon County, 637-5201.
Lavode inbounds to Horn. Bounce pass inside. That was off to Randall. Now the pass over to Gunther. That shot long. Our number 15 gets the rebound. Back up to the top here with Lavode. She tries to drive. Kicks it back out. Gunther with the ball. Here comes Horn. Far side Lavode. She dribbles down on the baseline. Sets things up for Gunther, her shot back of the rim. Rebound coming down here. And let's see if we get the tie up. We do. Tie up here. Lavode a little frustrated on that one as the arrow favors Viroqua. Approaching the 10-minute mark in the ball game. Here's Trigestead. Lohr. Foot on the line, shot just off the front of the rim. Horn, she's going to stop, but a little 6-footer, no. Rebound coming up here. Good position by Trigestead. Somebody over her back. We'll wait and see who that goes on. Could be number 15 or unknown. That's who it is. Here's Viroqua with the ball. Down low on the baseline. Anderson back up to the top. Lohr, kind of a little running shot. No. Gunther comes down with it. And she traveled, they say. That's a tough break there for Gunther, as trying to spin a little bit, and she spun a little too much, I guess. Inside pass on that. Whoa, what a shot there by Sherry. On that inbound. Ball tipped away. Sherry the last to touch. Well, thanks to our Viroqua Clinic, part of the Gunderson Health System, bringing you today's action. I'll be there tomorrow. A little checkup on things. Lohr comes out of the ball game. Gerardo gets the ball to Gunther. In traffic, gets the shot off. Sherry lost the handle. Now the ball tipped around, still tipped around, and finally Horn able to corral it. Lavode with the shot, no. Nice rebound here by Zoe Clark. And now it's Viroqua's turn to go on the attack. 8:45 to go in the game. 42-24. Viroqua out in front. Switching the numbers around on the scoreboard. Shot up and good by Ham. Maddie Ham with her third bucket of the night here on the varsity side of things. Now the ball stolen away. Sherry on the drive, you bet. She gets the layup. And it's 46-24. Triggerstead has the ball, needs help. Over the far side it goes, back up to Clark. Clark sees Sherry down low. That pass goes through Maddie Ham. Tough break there. Coming into the ball game now, it's going to be number 4 in Grace Stuber. Stuber into the ball game. Grace, the freshman. Here's a shot, no. Flat on the back, Gerardo. We're going to get a foul here on, apparently on Alicia Stuber. She didn't think she touched her. Just a little too close, apparently. Gerardo hits the first. It's her first point of the night. Looking for number 2. That one rims around, no. Finding the handle was Grace Stuber. Gets it over here to Sherry. Haley gets across, now looking to drive down the middle. Stops. Bounce pass up to Stuber. Down to Stuber. Grace to Alicia. Anderson in trouble. And we got a 3-second call. Tough break there as got caught kind of no man's land. Well, thanks to Gasser's Bar and Grill, Tala and the crew. Yeah, Lori and I stopped in there the other day and had a nice sandwich and a wrap. Pretty good. There's an offensive foul on Lavode. Staying her ground was Anderson. Stopped in there for terrific specials throughout the week. Far side with Ham. Now the ball lost. It's going to be a layup attempt here, and it's up and good by Horn. Ella Horn, I don't know if they say Ella or how they say that, but she's a good ball player. There's a nice looking shot by Sherry. There's another good little ball player. Lavode coming across, now comes back up to Neva. Goes inside to Lemons. Her shot, no. Stuber and Alicia with the rebound. She gets the ball over to Sherry. Back up to Ham on that far side. Baseline move. Shot is up. No. Got her own rebound. Put back. And it rolled up and in for Stuber. Alicia picking up her 6th point of the night. And we're going to get a foul here on Alicia. That might be number 4 if it's on her. It is. And it is number 4. Sherry comes out, getting a rest. Lavode with the ball. Good pass down low, kicks it out on the wing. That's not going to drop. That was, now we're going to get a foul here. Yeah, that was Horn with the shot. Boy, that was halfway down and for some reason opted to jump back out again. Here's a shot by Horn. That 3 is no good. Anderson, boy, she didn't get fouled on that one. She got clipped in the head. That might be Neva who went after the ball and caught Anderson right in the old noggin. 50-27 at the 6-minute mark. Pass inside, it goes. That was Ham. Somehow it wound up into the hands of Anderson. The shot was short. Gerardo with the ball up here to Lavold. She's quick to get across the timeline. Neva with the shot off to the right, and a quick bounce off from the backboard into the hands of Trigestad, and then she loses the ball to Gerardo. Gerardo again with the rebound. Back up to the top with Neva. They'll go over the far side. Lavold for three, no. Trying to save it, not able to do so, was Anderson. Well, our thanks to Embroidery and More when you're looking for team apparel, team shirts, family reunions, maybe a little graduation party for that #1 fan, huh? Check it out. Contact Greg Danes in Westby. And our thanks right here in Viroqua. It's Culver's. Great tasting sandwiches, daily specials, and of course the flavor of the day. Well, the foul went on Maddie Ham. That was her third. Free throw was no good. Here comes Trigestad. She stops and is able to get that one to drop. Wow. Had a little backspin on it, kicked out, and then dropped in. Jessica to the line, looking for her three-point play. Let's see how she does. And she gets it. Timeout here. 5:02 remaining in the ball game. It's 53-27 Viroqua, thanks to Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Stop in, check out all that they have when it comes to snow blowers and much more.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare, known for their quality care serving the surrounding communities. It's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, local clinics in Westby, Lafarge, and Viroqua. Your healthcare provider. So much care, so close. That's VMH. Wishing everyone a happy and safe 2020. Looking for that down-home fun? Stop in at Nordic Lanes in Westby. That's right, family fun throughout all of the Wisconsin seasons. Volleyball, softball going on now, and of course league bowling coming up in the fall and winter months. It's all taking place at Nordic Lanes. Scott and Sue Sordahl invite you to stop in and enjoy the family time. The Bank of Cashton and Scott Wall hope that you are enjoying today's special broadcast. Be sure to contact Ann Kaiser for all of your HSA or other insurance questions that you may have. 654-5121. Best of luck to the Cashton Eagles. From your friends, it's the Bank of Cashton, serving the area since 1899.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game on Coon Valley Telecommunications and their Channel 6 right here from Viroqua, where the Blackhawks lead 53-27, under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Back up to the top with Gerardo, trying to drive, almost lost the handle. Hands off instead to Horn. She drives and lays it up and in. Horn with 13 points on the night for the Golden Eagles. Still, they trail by a bundle. Horn trying to come up with the steal, will tip that one out of bounds. Into the ball game here. On the side here, we got number 50. Now the ball is tipped around. Trigestad tried to keep from going over the center line, just couldn't do it. Now we're going to get a foul. 7 fouls now on Viroqua. So it's the 1-and-1 situation. Shot is up and good for Horn. Next one spins out, no good. Randall went after the rebound and she was the last to touch it. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op with the Bear Mountain Few pellets. Tell you what, those things, they burn great. There's a nice play. Trigestead will get the bucket. Teammates finding the open player. There, the ball is tipped by Dio. That's Abby. I think that's Rachel, number 50. That shot is up and in. That's Horn again. Horn only a junior, so she'll be back next year to create problems for a number of teams. There's a drive. No, the rebound, Stuber. We're going to get a jump ball situation underneath the basket, and I believe it's going to favor Mauston. It does. Well, Cashton Farm Supply, when it comes to your organic farm experts, fertilizers, feeds, place to go, Highway 27, Cashton Farm Supply. Shot is up, it's good by Horn. That's a 3, by the way. 3 minutes to go here in the game. 20-point advantage, Viroqua. Dio down to the baseline. Here's Stuber with the shot. Running layup for 2. And the timeout here for Mauston, I believe. We say thanks to Bobby Johns. Stop in there, folks, on Front Street in Cashton. Sue Brigham does a great, great job.
The VFW of Viroqua hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to check out the VFW banquet and dining facilities for your next big event. We can cater to all your needs: birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and of course your fundraising events. Call Eric Sherry, 637-3212. And remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. Premier Co-op, located in Cashton and Westby. Premier Co-op with agronomy, grain, energy, lumber, hardware, convenience stores, auto repair, and feed supplies, just to name a few of the items to help with everyone's needs. Best of luck to the area teams throughout the year from your friends at Premier Co-op, Cashton and Westby. When it comes to down-home, family-style restaurant with great food, there's no place like Cashton's Bobby John for mouth-watering breakfast and daily luncheon specials. Be sure to check out their weeknight specials as well. 654-7611. Sue and the gang will love to see you. Bobby John's in Cashton.
Well, the Bank of Cashton supporting today's broadcast. Boy, stop in there, talk to the folks about HSAs, along with home mortgages. Maybe you're looking to get a new vehicle or a different vehicle, need a car loan. There's the place to go. They're still located on Main Street in Cashton. Here's a takeaway by the Blackhawks. 2:20 to go here in the game. Clark with the shot, no. Stuber up over the top. No foul called. Boy, that was a close one. Officials letting them play. Horn kicks it back out to Gerardo, up to the top of the key with Lavold. She drives, and a foul here on Stuber. Kind of stayed in position, maybe stepped in just a little bit. Thanks to ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. We got the 5th foul here now on Alicia Stuber. She'll come out of the ball game, and Amorine will come in for her. Alicia Stuber with a good game tonight. A lot of great hustle. She winds up with 8 points on the evening. Shot is up and good for Lavold. Second shot, a little bit off the back, and rebound coming away, Viroqua. ADRC of Vernon County. There's a travel on Sherry, or check that deal now. When it comes to, if you know of a disabled citizen or senior citizen struggling during the times here in the winter with whatever situation, be sure to give them a call at 637-5201, and they'll see what they can do to help that person or family out. Under a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Baseline move, kicking it out here to Clark. Lost the handle to Gerardo. And finally, our thanks going out to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, helping us here this evening once again. You'll find Phil in Viroqua and Westby, even though the offices are closed. You can call and you'll actually talk to a real person. How about that? Shot is up and good for Lavold. 1:13 remaining. Second shot is just like the first, down and in. Sherry, far side it goes to Deal. Bounce pass on the baseline. Amorine, shot up by Clark. No, she's going to be fouled. And she'll go to the line with 1:01 to go. Shot is up and no good. Well, taking a look at the rest of the week here, it's going to be nothing, obviously, tomorrow night. Thursday night, we actually have off. That's a surprise. Shot off to the right. Lemons with the rebound. Tipped away by Sherry and Deal. Over the far side, Amorine with the shot. It's up and good. Friday night in Viroqua, no, let's see where I'm at. In Cashton, that's right. Cashton for a boys basketball game. And then Saturday, we're looking to try and get the Cooley Conference Wrestling Tournament on live on Channel 14. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more info coming a little bit later. Here is Clark, high off the glass, no rebound, put back up and good by Sherry. 12 points on the night for her. A three on the way, no. That was Neva. We're going to get a whistle. The ball actually out of bounds. Time running down here, under 15 seconds to go. Sherry, spin move over here on the wing with Lore. Lore coming back out. Horn. And that will do it. Final score, 61-38. 61-38. The Blackhawks picking up the win here over the Mauston Golden Eagles. Let's take a look at the scoring here for Lavold and Mauston. She picks up 5 points, all on free throws. Horn with the big night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. And 6 is 18, 19 points for her tonight. 3 for Gunther. That was in the first half and then was held scoreless after that. Neva with 2. 1 for Gerardo. And 6 for Lemons. Finish off the scoring there. They're 38 points. Meanwhile, Sherry, we mentioned, with 12. Jessica Anderson with a nice game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She had 12. Amorine with 2. Stuber with 8. 7 for Triggested. Maddie Ham with 6. Zoe Clark with 6 coming off the bench. And Vanessa Lohr with 8 points tonight to round out the scoring here for the Viroqua Blackhawks. So once again, back we'll be in Cashton on Friday night. Doesn't look like we're going to have anything on Thursday evening. And then Saturday, wrestling up at Black River Falls. Carl Zuby and I will hope to see you on the TV screen on Channel 14. And there's an outside chance that we might be streaming. We're just going to have to wait and see. We'll try and get that out on Facebook and all kinds of places for folks to zero in on. We'll try and let the schools know if it looks like we're going to be able to stream. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC of Viroqua girls basketball. They come away with the sweep tonight. JV picking up the win 44-30 and the varsity 61.